One of the interesting features of the NXT system is its ability to run more than one task or program at the same time. For instance, I have a program here that drives forward, it follows the wall, and then it does more driving and turning and driving, and then it stops. This is a typical kind of thing that you might do in a first Lego League competition. Well, suppose at the same time I wanted to play a song. I can go down here and I'll get a loop. I'll grab a couple of sound blocks. I'm going to click on these and make them into tones, and we'll just pick a couple of different notes here. Now, as I hover over the starting point, you'll notice that my cursor just changed into a wire bundle. I can now click my mouse, go on down here. I'm turning a corner, so I'm going to click my mouse again, go on over to where I want to connect, click, and now I've wired up this separate task. So now my robot's going to do two things at once. It's going to do all of this wall following here, and it's also going to play this really obnoxious little song. Well, for just playing a song, that may not be all that interesting, but if you think about it, you could control other motors here, you could be watching other sensors and setting variables. That's another feature of the NXT language. So there's a lot of different things here that you could do. A really common thing, for example, is to have an arm on your robot. So I'm going to control that at the same time. I'm going to grab another motor block. My arm happens to be on motor A because I'm using C and B to drive my robot. Now if I go over here to this sequence beam, hold down my shift key, notice I get my wire bundle back. I'll click my mouse, go on down here and connect that guy up. Now what's going to happen is we're going to follow the wall. As soon as we hit the black line, the robot's going to keep driving forward on its track here. But at the same time, another program is going to open up, and it's going to raise my arm. In this case, it's going to raise it for one rotation. I could do lots of other things here too if I wanted to. The important thing, though, is to not try to control the same motors in both of these tasks. Notice that this task up here is controlling C and B. If I tried to control C and B in this separate task at the same time, things are going to get pretty confusing. One task might tell the motor to go forward. This one down here might tell it to go backwards, and trying to debug that's really more trouble than it's worth usually. If you do have to do that kind of control from different sensors, for instance, are going to make the motors do different things, if at all possible, try and keep it inside of a loop like this, maybe with a bunch of different forks rather than splitting them off as separate tasks.